Morsley, the world record holder from Algeria, won in 91 and again in 93. Brute Nevada next to the outside, and the Olympic champion, Cacho from Spain. In this, we've got one Algerian.
He's the most competitive
laps of the track. Big question is, will anybody take them along fairly quickly? Giacomani of France, 4.84. Coming across as Nyan Garbo. And it's McMullen, USA, who's a fast finisher, but he goes to the front. He's qualified as a fast loser. Nyan Garbo in second place. Morsley now tracking Nyan Garbo. Giacomani of France is in fourth. 5 is one of the two Algerians. They've got Albacir in this 8.74 and El Garouge.
Well, a little bit of a surprise to see the American take it out, but I bet Morsley's delighted about that. It's nice in a race like this to get a reasonable pace, because we could anticipate them dawdling off the start line. And here they go around the top bend, just short of 400 meters. And McMullen, the American, who was a former college footballer in the USA, leads from Nyan Garbo. 57 for the first lap. Well, I think everyone's delighted, surprised, but Morsley will be pleased with that. Puts himself in a nice position on the outside, as always. And Nyan Garbo, I wonder if he can challenge Morsley today. He's the second fastest in the race, and I wonder if he can dream about winning this race.
In fact, looks to me as if McMullen's slowing it down now after that very adequate opening lap. Nyan Garbo second, Giacomani third. Cacho, the Olympic champion, getting a push there, just behind Morsley. They're fourth and fifth. El Garouge on the outside, the Algerian. Gary Locke blocked on the curb at the moment, but it's very early days. Vicky Osa is 4.28, the other Spaniard who was second last year in the European Championship. This time they've got 2 to go. Nyan Garbo takes it on, McMullen second, Morsley tracks Nyan Garbo. Giacomani is the next man. Then Cacho, the Olympic champion. Gary Locke on the inside. Vicky Osa is there as well.
Now approaching 800 meters, Gary Locke, who's done very well to get to this final and really can do well at 1:59 800 meters. Well, that's why they were bunching, but Gary Locke's getting a free run on the inside. He had a bit of desperate luck in the Commonwealth Games last year where he was disqualified, but the very reaching of this final has been great progress for Gary Locke, and every one he beats in this race will be a significant step forward in his move into world class.
Still McMullen in front. Thought that second lap would be slower, and it certainly was. Nyan Garbo second. Morsley can't afford to wait. He hasn't got really or not known for a sprint finish, and there he goes, on cue. Morsley leads, Nyan Garbo goes with him. El Garouge is right there, Albacir as well. And Morsley's kicked very hard for home. He's committed beyond recall now, and Nyan Garbo is still with him. El Garouge in third place. Albacir, Morocco 4. And Locke right out of this back about 9th. And Morsley really patting it on. The man who this season's won the world record time and also the second fastest time in history, has destroyed this field completely. Who's got any doubts at all? He ran it perfectly. He took responsibility at 400 meters. El Garouge second, Nyan Garbo third, Albacir 4, Sullivan 5, Giacomani 6, Gary Locke back in about 9th place.
Well, these two are managed by the same person. They're very good friends, and I think we may be looking at the man who eventually will provide a real challenge to Noureddin Morsley in the young El Garouge, the 20-year-old from Morocco. And I think Morsley is genuinely pleased that his colleague, even though he's from Morocco and he's from Algeria, I'm sure he's genuinely pleased that this man took the silver medal. But